Friends, in this video for ITHOUGHTWEALTH, I'm going to talk to you on the topic bottom-up stock picking, the good times continue. For a very long time, it has been one party in bottom-up stock picking. People have been able to find successful ideas in the most unexpected places, and we have seen valuations grow tremendously in several of these new ideas. India is today an oasis of investment opportunity. There are so many industries which are just beginning to grow. So you are getting those companies when they are very small and you are getting them with a very long growth runway. This applies to multiple companies across industries. For an investor, this is really a boon because you are spoiled for choice. And when you are spoiled for choice, you look at everything closely. You look at opportunities with a keen eye. You see which are the opportunities that you must rank higher. You create a hierarchy of ideas. The best ones at the top and the ordinary ones at the bottom. In between, you have multiple names in different industries. And you gradually come to your investment judgment by comparing the relative merits of all these ideas. While doing so, you understand the industry very well. You get to know which industry will grow better and which industry has a concentrated presence of players, because industries where the share is spread across multiple players don't give you better returns, whereas industries where there are few players and they control the market tend to give you better investment performance if you buy them at the right valuation. Bottom-up stock picking, as we have seen it in the recent years, has been successful not because everybody went chasing a small set of stocks. That would be oversimplifying the smartness of several savvy investors, but it is about buying at the right valuation, buying better businesses at the right valuation, and buying significant positions in better businesses at the right valuations. So it's layering of ideas, judgment, and capital. Several investors have done phenomenally well in the last 2 years, and you're seeing their names in several companies. I'm sure there'll be an even larger number of investors in the next 2 or 3 years, and a much larger pool of companies and industries which will deliver investment performance. You may wonder how I say this when the valuations of several small micro cap and large cap businesses are not really low. The supply of promising businesses is still high. The discovery of new ideas is still slow. And that is where the real opportunity lies to do some phenomenal bottom-up stock picking. We often see that when businesses fail to grow to the expectations of investors for 4-5 years, investors lose patience. Institutional investors sell out. There's a lot of supply. The stocks descend in valuation for months together. Often, that is almost the last fall before a sustained rise. You've seen that in ABB. You've seen that in several companies. The point I'm trying to make is, when investors who have stayed long in an industry or a company lose patience, the new set of people who come fresh and look at things afresh actually do better than those who have invested years together. They lap up these companies from the tired sellers and make a killing. This has happened in multiple industries, and it will happen in more industries going forward. And that's why I think that we are going to have a long party in bottom-up stock picking. Naturally, it will start at the micro cap level, spread to the small cap level, and then go to the mid cap level. It need not necessarily be institutionally owned companies. Most probably, it will be institutionally under-owned companies which will come to this party. Naturally, this puts individual investors at a significant advantage over institutional investors. Even over PMSs, I think that individual investors are probably going to be in a better place because you can buy businesses at valuations below 1,000 crores, which can become 10,000 crores. Think about it. Identify businesses which have such a long runway, buy them early, hold them for long periods of time, and make sure that your research is spot on and that you're not going to be biased by what has happened in these businesses over the last 4-5 years. It's important that bottom-up stock picking happens where there is no momentum now, where value is in favor, and where the change in business fortunes, the gain in trajectory of growth will benefit investors over the next 3 or 4 years. Even if you wait for 2-3 years with no results, the subsequent 1 or 2 years should deliver big. That is where I think bottom-up stock picking is going to deliver big. It's going to make new success stories in companies. It's going to create new success stories as investors, and it's going to create a new bull market sometime in the next 3 or 4 years. Doing research, being focused on investment ideation, understanding industries, getting the competitive dynamics right in each industry, tracking companies for long periods of time with sustained effort are all essential for you to be that successful bottom-up stock picker. The opportunity is there, you're ready, so what's stopping you? Happy investing.